nothing changes.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome into the channel. When you watch this video, it's probably going to be the middle to end of February, and I'm actually recording this on January 31st, Monday the 31st, because today I am making one of the biggest purchases, wholesale bulk purchases I've ever made. Now, I have bought more merchandise than I'm buying right now, and I have spent more money than I am spending right now on other purchases, but this should be one of the most profitable game-changing buys that I have ever bought, hopefully. So I bought a tractor trailer load of clothes back in the day. I paid like $9 grand all in with shipping and transport and the purchase. Probably made about 30,000 bucks on that. Not too bad, but it took a couple months. So yeah, not terrible. I've purchased cell phones where I've spent boxes of like 20, 30 grand and sold them for like 35, 40 in a couple of days, made 5, 10 grand. Those were quick flips that were basically done before I even made them. The purchase I'm making today is $25,500 for $250,000 worth of merchandise. That's at least that much, bare minimum, 25,000 units, give or take. Now I'm gonna cut this video. Today is the 31st of January. When we get back into this video in the next scene, it's gonna be, hopefully, these pallets, these 25,000 pallets of merchandise showing up, and you guys are gonna get to see exactly what I bought for $25,000 plus. That is worth at least 250 grand. I'm hoping $300,000 to $400,000. Now, the reason I wanted to start recording today is because I have to mail this cashier's check out. This cashier's check from my bank account from Worldwide Sales LLC is for $23,000. And this is what is purchasing the merchandise, the 25,000 units. Now, I also have to pay the shipping, which is going to run me between 2 and 3 grand. So I just figured about $25,500 would handle this. So I just want to put that out there because I'm getting ready to go put it in the mail right now so that my customer can have this overnight in a couple days and get the freight truck out there to pick it up and send it to me. All right, so this part of the clip is being filmed on February 8th, Tuesday, February 8th. Like I said, this video is going to come out in the middle, end of February, but I'm clipping this as the progress moves along in the process. So this is inside of our storage unit. We need room for 6 pallets for these 25,000 remotes. Each side of my storage unit can hold 5, so I can put 5 in that row and 5 in this row. So basically, we have 3 empty slots right here. This is all just trash. I'm gonna grab the truck and just get all this trash out of there and empty pallets. But those 2 bins, Gaylord, so this one's empty basically. This one's going in the trash, and this one's a full one we still have to work on. So we have 4 empty spots. Once all that trash is gone and I get rid of this Gaylord, that's 4 empty spots. So we just need 2 more. I have one here that's for a recycling company. This one will go away. So we just need 1 more spot. We have a pallet full of miscellaneous there. And then I have 3 pallets of clothes. So once that 1 pallet is gone, I'll have 4 in this row, room for the 5th one there, and I'll have room for 4 over here. So I'll have room for 1 and then 4, which makes 5. So I got to get through that back pallet in the next week and a half to make room for all 5 down this row. And the 6th one will be here behind me once I move these back when that one's gone. So that's kind of how we're prepping for it. We have room for 10 pallets. Right now, there is 7 in our unit, leaving us 3 open, and we need space for 3 more. 1 is trash, 1 is recycling, which leaves us 5, and we gotta make room for 1 more. If worst case happens, I might just take these off the pallets and just kind of line these up and stack them, and then maybe try to make room for 1 more up there. I don't know, but that's the update from the storage unit. Or I just get a bigger storage unit or something, I don't know. It's 25,000 remotes. And it's 6 pallets worth. So I got a week and a half. I got to make room. And you thought when you lost your remote control that it went underneath the couch and the couch ate it. Turns out I've got them. So the truck driver actually showed up before us, and he got these unloaded while we were headed over to the unit. Typically, they will call you like 30 minutes before. You can request that on a delivery. They never do. They call me saying like, oh, we're pulling in. But this guy was cool. He just pulled in. He unloaded the pallets, waited for us. Went in the office, used the bathroom, did whatever he had to do, and then we showed up and signed the papers to say we received them, check them out, and then we just roll them upstairs. All All right, so that's where the 5 pallets where I rolled 4 up, and this will be number 5. And if you ever want a delivery at a storage unit, you guys can see, you just have the truck delivered to this address, have them call you, just tell them you need like a 30-minute heads up, get over to your storage unit, they back up, they drop the pallets, make sure they have a lift gate, because you don't have a forklift here. They drop the pallets, and then you can have your own pallet jack. We bought this at Harbor Freight for like 300, 350 bucks, something like that. And then you can just grab these, and then you can just pallet jack them into the storage unit. And that's how you can do deliveries. A lot of people ask about getting deliveries at storage units. So yeah, it's absolutely possible if you want to get into pallet purchasing. You guys just seen, we had 5 of them, and now 4 upstairs. We have an upstairs one. 5th one's going right now. This one's not a second, Go. All right, should we bring it down here? Of course, our storage unit's at the end of the hallway, just about next to last. Couple from the end here. And then you can spin it in, and it just clears. Most pallets aren't this high. We had to get them stacked extra high to make sure we could get them in 5 pallets. Because it's going to be 6. But anyways, if you're a decent driver, which I am not, our pallet jacks, lack of warehouse experience, you just turn it in, and then park it right up against the wall. And you're in. Now we have, I'll take this, 5 pallets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ones in the back were ours to begin with. That's what I was telling you guys about in the earlier part of the videos about making room for it. There it is. 25,000 or so remotes plus a few thousand in the back. That's what we have. All right, so we just got back from the storage unit, and we brought a couple of bins. Now you guys can see they actually bagged them for us, which is pretty cool. This is what we work on. If we bring 4 or 5 bins of remotes, we have enough remotes to work on. It'll be, you know, we can get 150, 200 remotes sometimes in these bins. So we can bring home 5, 6, 7, sometimes up to 1,000 remotes at a time. That's enough remotes for us to work on all week long, literally. So that's what we do, and it literally just takes up this little spot in my garage. Now, I'm gonna pop some photos up in the video somewhere, some before and after. Our garage was in rough shape, but we ended up cleaning the garage like crazy. So we left room there for us to have inventory to work on. I'm actually gonna clean a little bit more of that out. And then for those of you wondering, our storage, and I made a video about this, our storage is along these shelves, active inventory. Clothing is in those black bins, remotes in the clear bins there, but I'm gonna clean off here. Let me walk around for you guys here and show you a little bit. I'm gonna actually clean off, I'm gonna clean off this shelf here, which can get cleaned off, and stack all kinds of remote, you know, all the bins are remotes there. And then also that one at the other end will be all cleaned off. And so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are all remotes. And the idea, I'm gonna make sure they're all this size, 3 bins. And so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 on 4 shelves is 60 bins. We can usually get about 40 in there. So that's 24, call it 2,500 remotes will be on those 4 shelves. I'm gonna condense our clothing since we're not really doing too much clothing. We do still sell clothing, but I should be able to get them into 1 shelf. So we'll add another, give or take, you know, 600 more. So it'll put us over 3,000 that will be active and live right there. And then I'm gonna take those 2 shelves, I'm gonna get 2 more, and I'm gonna put right in front of them here, where I'll have plenty of room. So we'll be able to put up another 1,200. So we should be able to get between 4,500 and 5,000 remotes active in this garage without a problem. Now, I've got a bunch of our personal crap over here. This is like our Christmas, you guys can kind of see it, Halloween, Christmas decoration crap. I've got overhead storage going in all the way around that corner. So all that will be up off the ground. And once I get that all off the ground, I should have room for 2 to 4 more shelves if we run past the 4,000 to 5,000 remotes. So at the end of the day, probably a good chance that I can get at least 6, if not 8,000 remotes active in this garage. Once I go above and beyond that, well, I haven't really thought that far ahead yet, because it is a 3-car garage, but per our HOA rules, our golf cart has to be inside. You can't park it outside overnight, and all the cars have to either be in the driveway or the garage. My car has to be inside. It plugs in, it's electric. I think a lot of people don't realize that. My car actually is electric. It's dirty right now, but my car is electric. It also has a motor, but it's electric. You plug it in just like you do a Tesla. So my car stays inside, but yeah, so that's the situation on the storage there. And once we get, 4, 5, 6,000 in the next couple of months up, we'll have to figure out some more storage space, because that side is our trash can and golf cart. I'll have this whole side filled up, but yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But anyways, that is kind of the process of getting and buying and storing and processing 25,000 remotes. Oh, and I know a few people would ask, like, can we see inside of the bags? And the answer is always, of course. I'll be happy to show you guys some of these remotes. Let me open the bags up here. Doing this one-handed is not advisable. What? So just open them up. They actually separated these bag by bag by bag for us into remotes. And so this one would be a Sharp infrared remote control audio system. And so there's like 4 or 5 of those in there. Like I said, a lot of these are quantities 3s, quantity 4s. So we can easily make a listing of quantity 5 for this one, it looks like, and we're all set. And then we can, move on to the next remote and the next remote and the next remote, and just bag after bag after bag, thousands and thousands of bags of remotes. We crack this one open and we've got, this is a JVC LP remote. So this one's probably a $15 remote. There's 6 of them, it looks like, in there. So, I mean, there's, another, whatever. I mean, 6 at $15, 60, 30, $90 worth of remotes in one bag. So there it is, guys. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys here in the video with that. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything you want to express or ask about bulk selling, bulk purchasing, anything really except who my direct source is, feel free to ask in the comments below. Although I will give you, some ideas of places to get them. There's tons of websites. Wholesale is now open. It's linked below. B stock is always an option. Very expensive auction bidding. Stick with wholesale. Trust me. Wholesale down below. Can't go wrong. And just a lot of Googling and a lot of networking and a lot of making friends will really help you find bulk inventory. This was all through networking and people that I know and people that I've met. And that's how I got it. I didn't get it off a website. So what did I spend? 25 grand, 23,000 cost of goods, and a little over 2 grand. I think 2,100 or 2,200 for shipping. So that wraps it up, guys. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out all the links below. Including my Reseller Genie if you need help with accounting, which I'm going to be doing a lot of my Reseller Genie accounting and inventory control with this new inventory. So they will help you with all of that. Whether you have 1 item or 1 million items, they can help you with your inventory and your accounting. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.